What's up, guys? Kevin Parkinson back with a very funny episode of Father's Win. We're going to see a dad go up against a very frustrated judge and explain why he won.
Fighting for fairness, one dad at a time.
Did I just call off work then? Because I need to be at work.
But I don't listen. Don't interrupt. No. You do what you have to do, sir. Wait till the place. Put the cigarette out. Put the
Cigarette's not even. Hey, the cigarette's not even lit, sir. But I got you.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Okay. If you are teleconferencing into court, dress right, have your hair done, be groomed, address the judge as your honor, not sir. Don't have a vape pen or a cigarette in your mouth. The era of Zoom and professional meetings colliding has brought so much humor to the world, but don't let this be you. So that was crazy. I don't think that was a really wise move on this guy's part. But again, this isn't family court. This is small claims court or whatever you call it in this jurisdiction. Let's keep going. This is hilarious.
Do you want to? Is this is the one? You want to just pay? What do you want to do with this? He wants to just.
Yeah, I just want to resolve today. I just want to pay because I don't want to keep coming back to Zoom and missing work.
Are you able to? Are you able to?
What's going on?
Is he able to make a factual basis, Ms. Payne?
Your Honor, we would stipulate to the face of the ticket. Its offer is 3-month delayed sentence. It was his daughter who allowed another person to drive, but she was driving the car with his permission.
Okay. It looks like either this is the front of the court or I don't think this looks like this is Dad's lawyer. So now we're dealing with Dad. Dad is talking to the judge and it looks like Dad is here to protect his daughter because his daughter did a very knuckleheaded move, which is she allowed somebody to drive her car that should not have been driving. So let's see if Dad is able. I have a sneaky prediction that Dad is going to be calm, cool, collected, and that Dad is going to be able to get a very fair judgment here. Because as a guy, the number one thing that we really have to use to our advantage is our ability to not grow too emotional in heightened situations. Now, Dad, I'm sure, wasn't able to see all these other this other Zoom call, so the judge is already heightened, but Dad is calm and collected. Let's see if he has his ducks in a row so he can protect his daughter.
Yes, my daughter has license and insurance.
I don't understand how, well, first of all, just to get it over with, that factual basis that you put on the record, Ms. Payne, does not amount to him knowing that if his daughter had a valid driver's license and he can't determine what she does with the car when he's not around, not around.
I agree, Your Honor, but this was my client's decision.
Okay, so this is Dad's lawyer. So Dad lawyered up, which is all. Look, if you can afford it, have representation. Even though this isn't necessarily family court, this is great. Dad is not playing any games. He got representation. He came in. He has somebody representing him. Let's see what happens. Let's see how the judge feels about it. Sorry to keep interrupting, but something you can notice already is the judge is a little more relaxed. He literally is leaning back in his seat now because he's like, okay, the inmates aren't running the asylum right now, if you will. I'm talking to somebody who understands court decorum. They have legal representation here. I can talk to them because they understand this legalese language. So you do have a lot of things going for you when you have representation. And I always recommend getting it for your family court hearings. It helps, guys. Here we go.
A bench trial and have an attorney appointed for him?
This is not even an issue of attorney appointed, sir. I can't accept that. I can't accept that plea. If your daughter is driving, it's not new.
Yeah, I ain't want to. Hello. Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't want to keep dragging it out. Like, I don't know how I even got a ticket for no license, and I wasn't in the vehicle. My daughter has license and
Sure, let me stop you. Let me stop you. You don't want to keep dragging it out. I can't take the deal. Turn your camera on so we can talk. I can't see you. I can't talk to you while I can't see you.
Okay, I'll be honest. Usually, a judge wouldn't even allow this much talking to be going on without the camera being on. So again, the judge is being lenient. The judge is pretty much saying, "I hear what you're saying. You don't understand how it is that you could be facing criminal action here, but somebody was driving this car illegally, and so you got a ticket because the car's registered to you." And ultimately, the dad is saying, "Let's go to trial." It's like, I'm willing to do that. So he's putting his chips on the table, saying, "I'm willing to go to trial because I feel that this isn't my fault." So let's see how the judge rules.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
So this is going to go to trial.
Yeah, trial date out in.
Because if you're saying that you could, unless your daughter didn't have a license, does your daughter have a valid license?
My daughter has license. The officer wouldn't take her license.
Okay, that's it. Well,
She had license and insurance. The car is just in my name, but the officer, he wouldn't.
Just don't too much more talking. We're gonna find out what happened.
Okay, that's another thing about court, especially if you have legal representation. Don't ramble, guys. Don't go on and on. Well, she didn't let me see my kid on this day, that day, that day, and she practiced parental alienation, and she's not paying her child support. Like, don't do that. Everything needs to be layered and structured when you talk to a judge. Just give the judge what information they asked you for. Don't try to slip things in there. Don't do that.
On this date, when the officer comes in, if the officer does come in, July the 1st, 2025, we're gonna get some resolution then, all right?
July 1st.
Yes, best of luck to you, sir.
All right. So you guys gonna reach back out or something, or?
Oh, you got it today. Come back in July the 1st. You should get a notice.
Oh,
But,
okay.
you write it down now.
All right. July 1st at 8:30 again.
At 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay. Thank you.
Ultimately, Dad was able to get it thrown out. Dad got what he wanted, though. He wanted to go to trial and have a conversation about this. Guys, when your kids get older, like, they're legally your responsibility till that day that they turn 19. Like, it's not really the day they turn 18. Really, it's the day they turn 19. In that year of them being 18, you never know how the courts could rule. In some jurisdictions, it's until they graduate high school and turn 18. In some, it's either or. I don't know. But either way, be mentally prepared to be there in that parental role for your child until the day they turn 19. And then even after then, you'll never stop being a parent, of course. But as it pertains to court, we don't know why this young lady put herself in a situation to where she got pulled over. The cop wouldn't take her license. We don't know what was going on. But I wanted to show you guys this because as funny as it was when it started, you don't know how heightened your judge is when you are about to go in front of him or her. Have your stuff in order always, because that's going to bring the stress down of the judge, and that might get you a better ruling, a more fair ruling. Like, the truth is, a human is always going to be the person who determines whether or not you get what you want or don't want inside of court. But a lot of it has to do with the way you present yourself. So I wanted to share this episode with you guys so you guys could get a look at what it looks like on the other side for the judge when people are just knuckleheads and nothing is happening. Stand out. Be the exception to the rule. Let the judge say, "I really like the way this man carries himself, conducts himself, his decorum." I mean, even the dad was just in a t-shirt. Like, always wear a shirt with at least a collar. At least. All right, guys? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I would love to hear that.
Baby mama! Why is she always lying? For real. Why you always lying? Why? Oh my God, stop freaking lying. Why you lying?